Welcome, this is Glendin ThePackRat, and I am in Space Engineers, heavily modded, Season 3, Episode 6. Now this used to be where the base was, and where the ship, well, the cheese slid off the cracker. The ship that went catastrophically wrong. This is where they were. I put the construction beacons on them, and they're gone. This did a really good job at picking up all the parts, and then it shut down because it's doing nothing. I rebuilt the base just a little bit. I don't need this anymore, I don't think. I need this anymore. Let's turn on a jetpack and put this on. Anywho, there is the Blackbird. Now, it was made right here, and I was running out of parts, and we had some problems as it lifted off, and I moved it back and rebuilt it. Well, I put a projector inside and let that rebuild it. And there's holes all over the place. Now, in order to what I did to get all the parts I needed was I turned the drills on and I drilled big holes in the ground. They're not as deep as they could be. And I set up the cargo teleporter to teleport cargo. And this system over here I had over here wasn't working out. I tore it all down. And I brought it over to here. And this is my rock crushing area. I have the cargo teleporter coming to here, which isn't teleporting anything right now. Why do I have gravel in there? Why do I have... Oh, that's all these parts. Why do I have gravel in there? Okay, we've got Stone Crusher working on... That's how it works. It gets all of this. You know what I need to do is I need to move this back one and put one of those directional things for stone only, so it can't have things back up into here. This directional thing is doesn't let stone through. Everything else but stone. Those are my crushers, and this is the teleport, the landing zone for the teleport. Now over here, the cargo teleporter I have set up to, I put it, well, I got two of them in here, but I think I'm only using one. The whole ship is powered down, so it's nothing. I think I'm planning on two, but Blacklist, yeah, I haven't even done anything with that yet. That's just sitting there. This is, I think, the one I'm using. No. Alright, this, I have to reset because it was rebuilt from... Yeah, we're going to rebuild this. Remember where I told you it had to be rebuilt from the projector? This one's rebuilt. Now these are areas I could put them in, but let's do, well, this comes out of there and that comes out of there, so I have to leave those. I wonder why I'm getting this lag spike. Is the enemy making more ships? That's probably it. The enemy's making more ships to run against me. I like this area though. No, that has my slipstream drive on it. Well, I'm not so sure. Not so sure what I'm going to do here. Yeah, I can always replace the drive if it falls out. I don't think it's set on the bottom. Okay, it's good. I want to put a cargo container, one of those big containers, because the teleportation doesn't work quickly. So I could get full of stone, and as long as these cargoes can get here, Okay, if I put this here and then put a cargo teleporter from it, then we have a little bit of a reservoir. That's a conveyor sorter. It looks exactly the same. Cargo teleporter. So we're going to put this in here. And we're going to turn it around. It goes from that container. And I have a little part to just go ahead and build it. This stove may have problems. May have to build that. You know, I have another cargo container I really don't need. Anyway, this is got to be named BB for Blackbird, cargo teleporter, and then we do bracket, T for teleporter, colon, and then the name of what you're teleporting it to. So I was calling it Refining Station Stone, was that container over there, and then finish the bracket. And that should teleport everything there, everything, to off the ship, basically. The problem with that is I don't want it to take out my ice, which would go there, and I don't want it to take out. Does this actually have to go anywhere? What is that? That has to be there because that's my damn. I can't get away from that. I could turn that. That's my, no, that actually has to be connected to that. No, that has to be connected to the whole Megillah. That's not going to work by getting rid of those. I'm worried about it sucking out ice. I don't think blacklisting was working too awful well. So I'm going to blacklist this anyway. Display, gravity, computers. Yeah, I'm just showing everything here. Now I'm going to try to blacklist ice. I don't want it to take ice. And I'm going to try to blacklist don't know if it's going to work. Ice, blacklist. Okay, it shouldn't allow ice to go through it. And now I want to also do uranium ingots. Do not send uranium ingots, but send everything else. You think it'll work? Hell, I don't know. I have a little ice I picked up. I was going to just plunk in here. And I can put bottles in there and have that fill them up so that I have a reserve. I have a little bit of uranium I was going to plunk into something, but if I don't have a cargo container, it won't distribute evenly between my things that I've got going here. This is a cargo container. Don't know why that's in there. I'll take that momentarily, and I'll take this cargo container, and I'll set it up to build two more. I took the other one out before, and it has the components to go ahead and build all that. So let's go ahead and drop that back there. Don't need that. Now, I did a few modifications on this ship since you've last seen it. It's heavily modified. I want to do this container here. Put this in there. Where'd it go? Didn't I? Oh, there it is. And hope it doesn't get sent. Medium reactor, good. Because the medium reactors, it just took all the stuff from it. Okay, so now my reactors are filling up. And it's not sending the ore. Okay, good. I think we got something here. But it's not turned on right now. If it's turned on and it sends the ore out of there, then I'm screwed. So, maybe I should dislocate that. And only turn it on certain. You know, I don't want to be out in the middle of space and have it just take everything out of my... Where'd it go? Out of my reactor and send it somewhere. Didn't we just see that? Yeah, it did. It took all my ore out of the ship and sent it. Even if I blacklist it, it's not gonna... And all the ore is gonna be over here. Maybe. Or over in the other one. I can't believe you just stole all my ore, so give me that. So we are going to dislocate that from the rest of the system, and we may have to do the same thing for ice. But then again, I have a couple of... Yeah, we may have to change that around so I can just put stuff in there manually. Now, where is all my... What did you do with it all? I know I had more than that. It just ate it. Where did it go? I had a ton of uranium. I know I'm making more, but... Really? Where did it all go? You know, I'm losing uranium in the system here somehow. I just got to deal with that. I gotta nip that in the bud, because it's crushing stone, and I'm thinking I want to put the refineries here, because over there they don't seem to be working all that great. I'll put them here with the one-way thing as well. They have to go through the refineries to get there to parts for the assembler, and then put the assembler right there, the refineries right here. Anyway, I'm reworking this so it works a little better. I've really just took all my stuff. That's not funny. You just took it all. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, that'll be for stone. And I need to dislocate this from the actual rest of the ship. Because I don't want you stealing all my stuff. But, let me put that back there just to fill that in. I can't believe this. Just stealing all my stuff. Now, if I remember right, it does pass through if it's a container. So I should make this one of those containers so that I can just put uranium in it. Maybe I need a teleporter going to that for uranium. Maybe I need a teleporter going to this over here for ice. That's not really going to work out for me here, is it? Nothing in there. You got to always make sure to do before you cut them open, because it'll explode everywhere. Let's keep that system a bit separate. Yeah, but I have a system that's on the roof too, that I don't want to keep separate from that. Where does the pass-through go to get up there? Alright, this is probably working the way I have it, so let's, what is it, copy with the, what is that? No. No. Well, I foobarred that. So let's cut this one open. I'm going to move that sideways with the container. We're going to completely change this. It's two separate systems, so it doesn't steal my space. That way I can at least refill my bottles without it stealing all my ice every time. Those have to be there because they're connected to the drills. So I could have my container here and my cargo teleporter here, facing away from it. And I have all the stuff to just make this stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. That container will fill up with stuff that it mines, and the cargo teleporter will then send it out, hopefully. And if I have it disconnected from the two systems, one for ice and one for uranium, you're not going to steal my stuff. So I'm not going to be, which means I'm going to have to manually put stuff in here unless I can set up teleporters to just put in those things. I'm going to have to design a system for that. Because without uranium in here, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, yeah, the ship will fly on batteries, but it won't. Those have to go, each one of those pair goes for the beams. Otherwise, I don't have enough, otherwise I just don't have enough power to do the beams. Yeah, since all-in-one system isn't working for me, we're going to go separate systems. Now, this has to be set again to BB for Blackbird, and cargo teleporter, and then we have bracket, then we have teleport, then we have colon, then we have refining station stone, which is that container over there, close bracket. That should do it. And I should be able to drain all, and it'll take everything out of the system that gets mined and sends it. If I do drain all, it'll take everything out of my reactors and everything else I've got going. So let's check the name. It should send that, everything that I'm mining, to here. Now this system might need to be reworked to have it operate correctly. And I want to experiment with that. Yeah, RS stone is where it should be teleported to. Got it? Got it. Good. Alright. I want to rework this system so it's straight pass-through, doesn't allow the next version of the item. So it goes from stone, it gets broken down into its component trace elements, which is minerals, so only the minerals get sent over here, the metals. Then the refineries work on it, and only refined minerals get sent to the assembler, which would be the next one. And then those assembler parts are queued from this, and then it should work fine. This actual system for ice can be completely separate. I could move this to be a completely separate critter. It doesn't have to be in this line. And then all the parts get stored over here. Actually, I could probably put along the line of, on top of this chain, all those storage containers for extra stone while it processes, or extra metals as it processes, and then take that whole idea once I get it working here and rebuild it in orbit. And I'm seriously thinking that's what I should do. But I can't believe you stole my uranium, and I don't know where the uranium went. I had a couple of hundred stacked up. So where did you steal my uranium? Is it here? I mean, you're going to manufacture your own in a minute, so I could just go ahead and steal this. You got solar power. Don't give me shit. Give me this. I want it. I don't even need these reactors, I don't think. Not the way I've got the solar set up now. But it needed those at night when I got started. Now the way I've got the massive batteries and the way the solar's set up, I think it's all right. But I wanted to make sure those weapons can continue working. Otherwise, we were completely foobarred. But yeah, I'm reworking the design element of that, and as long as cargo keeps going here. Now, I had a little problem. If I sit in the seat here, I can't go third person outside the ship for some reason, and I don't know why. So I had to tack one on the roof just to fly the bloody thing. And we're going to do that in just a second. I want to show you what the inside looks like. I like those doors. That's a mod that does those doors, by the way. Yep, here we go. Here is the where I can get emergency supplies. Yep. Oh, it's off. Everything's turned off. So, engage the Blackbird. What do you mean no energy? Don't give me this shit. Not now. Power usage overload. There's nothing. There's nothing. Oh, do I have one of those on? And drilling, or trying to drill? Hold on. We must find drills. We must find, because that would do that. Gravity generator. We can turn that off. Is that what was doing it? Really? Holographic table. I don't know what that does yet. It's something I want to play with. Let's turn that off. Maglock cube. I'm not really using. Let's turn that off. Quantum storage. We're still the radar. Or not. Don't know how to use yet. We'll turn that off. Slipstream drives. I'm not using those yet. Those are space only. So let's turn those off. Now there is a shield generator. There's two different types I have on here. One is I'm testing. One I know I like, and the other I'm testing. I'll show that to you in a minute. Just let me get this. What you mean? That's off. That's on. What do you mean overload? Well, that's because it stole all my uranium from the reactors. Oh, that's on. I don't need that on right now. Director. What was here? I don't know what was here. Well, for now, let's put a projector there. Whatever's there, I don't have it anymore. Oh, come on. Don't give me no shit. There. On, off. Yes. Off. Oh, and the batteries are all set to recharge. That's why I don't have any power. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it out here. I love how those doors work. Too bad I can't fly the ship from inside. I'm going to try to look up why that's doing that. We may have to redesign the front of this ship and put the other cockpit on there, like I have on the roof. But I have two nanite control systems. Now, when it was picking this stuff up over here, just the one was working. As soon as this got built enough to kick those two in, oh man, it got wiped out like in 30 minutes. The whole place was gone. The ship was gone. The place was gone. Everything, and it just sucked up everything. These two nanite control factories have all the upgrades are deconstruction. So that's what they're for. That's all they're for, is deconstructing things that come close to, like ships and whatever, and sending the parts back. I have some really big thrusters here. I put extra thrusters everywhere on this thing. Front, back, side to side, up and down. Okay, not up. But I do have... We don't need any atmospheric going up because I have some thrusters for space going up. But gravity will do the rest. So, okay, we have two gravity generators. We have one little one that I really like. It's under there, if you can just see it. And this big one, this big fat hairy one, I don't know how that works. I think it puts you a skin-tight shield on the ship that only reacts when it's shot at. I don't know. I'm going to turn it on and see. We have some oxygen, hydrogen, solar generators on here. One oxygen, one hydrogen in case of emergencies. And yeah, I have uranium and ice to put in the ship. And I think I have to build those containers before we're done. So do I have to go over here and steal this? Why is this off? This should not be off. They should be already building those containers. Why is this off? Internet control system. Are you taking a vacation or something? There's always something going on here. No, it's on. Inventory, stone crushers working. Stone crushers are working, all the stones. I can teleport it in here. So, okay. The crushers are working. Getting stuff. Yeah, RS stone. I don't know how I got gravel in there, but maybe it needed some space. And hydrogen collector. We can steal that. Take a little more of that. Stop giving me shit. The assembler is making stuff. Refinery's refining. Why did it flip it like that? How about you refine some stuff and then you'd have station fuel. Let's put this. I don't know, the second refiner. Now it's suddenly there. Okay. This is now refining uranium. It'll eventually catch up and start working, but damn. I need those built. So this is what I go through trying to get this all working between episodes. And I just sort of wanted to show you this. Gravity here, there's nothing. Gravity components. I can take all the parts but the gravity components. And there's 12 there and nothing there. So let's take this one away. Got most of the parts. And then plunk another one down. Make it build that. Build that, you beast. That one's full. I can't do anything with that. Build that. Yeah, okay. Now, the reason I have purple here is these are a modded thruster, and they only come in that size. They're small spatial thrusters, and apparently they're a lot stronger than normal. So, well, first things first, I need the one built to put uranium in its place, which is this one. Can I build that one? No, it's not going to finish it. This one, I can just put ice in here. I can plunk my ice down in here. I don't know how long it'll last, but I need to put the uranium in each one of these a little bit without putting a whole damn magilla in there. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's just going to need it. Can I separate it? Yes, I can. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's put 1,000 in each. We're starting to get powered up now. Can't you see that? Oh yeah, the maiden flight, the maiden catastrophe, yeah, the maiden flight of the Blackbird. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to just keep some of this on. You know. if I have this container working, I can put it in there and it will distribute it evenly between the reactors. So yeah, this is the extra part cargo. Beams are on, and they're digging big arse holes in the ground. No, they're not. They're working, but they're not on. Because you actually see the beams. It's not just turning around. So why are the beams not on? I could. If I can get into the cockpit. Turning the beams on. Do I not have enough power for this? Why are you giving me all this shit today? Alright. Maiden voyage of... And see, this I can fly from the outside. I don't think I could fly it too well from the inside. Let's level it out. And I had to change out the first... Just moving it backwards took forever. Because there was something wrong with the gyros. So I have a modded version of 2 times 10 gyros in here for it to move like this. Because it was flying like a brick truck. I have enough thrusters on it to keep it airborne indefinitely. Now, why is the beams not working? You know, this happens with mods. Did they just do an update on this and break it? And this is my mining ship? Really? Oh, come on. Well, I will puzzle that out between the next episode. But I want to go over here. Let's go over here. Now, one shield is this. That looks beautiful. Who's shooting what? I have lasers, so somebody's shooting at me. This shield will do missiles and meteorites. The other shield, I'm not too sure what that's actually going to do. But it's on. Or no, it's not. 4. On. Okay, 4 is on. Let me turn off. Take the batteries off recharge. I've got full power. Look at the reactors. Look over here on the right side. I pointed with my hand. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, the reactors. I have plenty of fuel, especially with those batteries. I've been charging them forever. If I take the batteries off, that's what I got. Batteries on? Oh, come on. Update. Yeah. So this is beautiful shields. Now the other shield is on. I don't know what it does. Maybe I have to get hit for it to light up. Maybe it doesn't work with this shield. I don't know. I'm going to have to find a YouTube video on that and figure it out. But this is the maiden flight of the Blackbird. And it flies. Or it has flies. And it's shooting things. Ooh, I'm not too sure how fast it stops. So let's slow it down. And why am I getting these massive lag spikes? I'm trying to see where it's being shot at. I mean, it will repair itself. I'm getting hit. Oh, the shields are lighting up. Look, did you see that? Look. Underneath. On the front. The shield, it's got shields. Oh. So, wow, that's amazing. It's got shields. It's also got an nanite system that repairs. It's got 2 different types of shields. Oh, that's amazing. I've seen some nanites go out. Like they're trying to repair stuff. Maybe I should have only used 1 gyro. Because it's a real touchy. It's like a jet fighter. Let's go down a bit. Well, then I start picking this stuff up. I guess it stopped shooting at me because my lasers just completely tore its ass out. So, yeah, we could go against the... Wow. You know, I have something called a... Wait a minute. Let's go find it. It'll hang here. It'll be alright. We have something called an antimatter torpedo we can make. It takes a particle accelerator and it takes a torpedo launcher. And it takes a long time to build with a lot of supplies. But I'm thinking later on in this game we're going to start making antimatter torpedoes for all these bases and pirates who've given us some shit. And we're going to put a couple of launchers on the front of this thing. And oh, they're going to get it. I'm going to tear them a new arse. Wow, this is pretty cool. Will the nanites go out and take the stuff? Will it disassemble and send it back? I mean, that's the whole reason for them, right? Yeah, it's way too touchy. I'm going to take one of those out. But in space, I might need that. It flies like a truck. It really does. It's slow to get moving, slow to stop. But I love the shields. I know they both work. Wow, we have shields. Oh, man. Now, I don't know about the mining beam. They may have just did an augment to the mining beam that I don't know about, and maybe it doesn't work this way anymore. There is another component to the mining beam. It's a turret that's supposed to go on the end, and it's supposed to automatically target what it wants. Maybe it doesn't work without that anymore. It's a beta. It's a work in progress, but that's pretty cool the way it flies, though. At least it flies and doesn't have flies. The other one had flies. It died and had flies. Where's my nanites are not coming out? I thought I had all kinds of stuff to pick up over here. Let me check the nanite systems. Are they on? Did I turn them off? Accidental like nanite control factories. Oh, they're on. Cleanup, deconstruction. No mining. I'm not doing mining. There's no assemblers, but I'll click that anyway. Maybe I'm confusing it. I don't know. It says here, possible construction targets 2. Projection target 0. Deconstruction target 0. Really? Cleanup nanites. 413 possible targets. Current cleanup target 1. So is it cleaning up some stuff? Do I have yellow nanites going out picking up stuff? That's sort of what I wanted to do with it. To fly over the debris field and pick stuff up. I guess I need some deconstruction beacons on some of this stuff and it would deconstruct it. I don't think I have the parts with me to do that. Oh, we have something down a hole. We have something down a hole. Shoot it, shoot it. You know what? Let's... Oh, I have to go to the next episode before we do this. But next episode, we're going to that base. We are going this way. And we're going to annihilate that base. It's been pissing me off. Is it that one? I think so. And we're going to completely obliterate it now that I have shields. So stay tuned for next episode. I'm just going to leave it hover right here. I'm just going to save it. Leave it hover right there. Amy's already saving. Okay. That'll work too. Thank you for coming on a journey with me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I encourage you to leave a comment. Constructive criticism is always welcome. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss my next episode. You can also follow me on Twitter for an instant update on all my new videos the moment they come out. The link for Twitter is in the description below, and I'll see you next time.